Are you ready for the world to change? So today I'm going to talk about my manifesto. I wrote a manifesto on life while doing ASMR. And before I do that, let's just. Do you want me to read it to you? Because I can read it. I'm going to read it. I think you can't read really well. Let me put it in this other arm. It's going to be more comfortable. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you let him in. Father, tell me if you can. Can you? But you know what Father can, what our God can do. God created the earth. God created everything that you have in the natural world. God created everything, just like everything that is just already here. You know, when we were born as animals, our sisters and siblings, they are the magpies, the trees, the grasses, everything. They're sisters. Like it's sister, it's brother, it's sibling. If you're there, they, them, or whatever. And that's God. God made everything. God is the red thread. God is the universe. And science. Why do I sound bored? Bitch, I'm not bored. But it's just so like clear and honestly, like just like so like obvious. I'm just like you should know what this. But if you don't, you can read my manifesto. Oh my god, my throat. God, it's like I was gagged. My manifesto is called existence.exe. Oh my god, should I re-record this? Like this fucking like phlegm in my throat was really like not the vibe. Phlegm, not the vibe. So that also not the vibe. Like all these like liquids escaping my body. Who said that body? Somebody said that exactly in that way. Body on Canada's Drag Race. My body. Body. Somebody said that. Oh, it's Suki doll. Badi. It's Suki doll. Shout out Suki doll. Anyways, let's get back to my manifesto. So what I'm outlining is basically that God created the earth and everything, the universe, and it's kind of just like this like unknown starting point from everything. But we as humans use science, mathematics, chemistry, all these things to understand what the hell is going on here, like everything around us. I'm just putting it in like freestyle words. Read the manifesto if you want to get a clear vision down in the down in the comments below, down in the description below. So with all these like mathematics and stuffs like that, we're trying to understand what's going on around here, and philosophy and all these things, trying to give it purpose, and the arts and everything. We just like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. And everything we learn, we then have used to create a new dimension to our world, the digital realm. To me, it's magic. It's because we're like muggles. We can't use magic, but that's our way to access magic is through the digital and everything. So we as muggles have like taint magic somehow. Ooh, muggle. Boy, I would fucking slay at a club, but like in a VIP section. Yeah, Jelly, give me that key so I can throw it away because I don't believe in drugs. Just kidding. Um, what the fuck was I? Oh yeah, God created the earth. And we are creating the internet and the digital space. And I think we have had, it's a sandbox that keeps expanding, kind of like the universe, the digital space keeps expanding and 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 expanding money. Yo, I should go get into reggaeton. Like, do you think I could be a reggaeton like princess? Like there's that song, I can't pronounce it. But we're creating digital space and everything like that. But Loki, you've been flopping. And the reason we've been flopping is greedy men. Specifically, above all, honestly, greedy men, above all. Greed and gluttony, the two sins, have destroyed the internet as we know it. Because at the beginning it was kind of fun, people exploring the sandbox of it all, but it's really like a sandbox. Of course, there's going to be norms and rules because we as humans tend to make shells for ourselves and like kind of like rules like that I don't say like this when I talk to somebody. We just make like rules and patterns of things that we have, but at the end of the day, like you can go against those as long as you're not hurting or disrespecting other people or like being mean to people, because that fucking sucks. People who are mean, Get a fucking grip, you loser. You're a fucking loser. If you have to be mean to people to feel good about yourself, you are a loser through and through. Your bones, loser. Your veins, loser. Your soul, loser. Your blood, loser. And bitch, if you keep doing this, anything that you have, you're gonna lose her. It's just so annoying. Like, I can't handle mean people. Like, I'm above all, I try to be really kind and everything. I'm not perfect, of course, but I try to be like kind, and I'm sometimes too kind to some bitches, because some bitches really need that. The fuck you want? The fuck you talking about? That kind of vibe. And I can also be that, but I'm just too like nonchalant to give a fuck. Actually, I'm not nonchalant. I'm like really serious about everything. But the digital space, like for example, like money, it really like what right now the internet's like number one doing is creating a imbalance between the natural and the real world. We're so connected in the digital world that we lose all connection in the real world, because the digital world has created this like sinful, like gluttonous, insane like platform which we can which we understand as a form of reality that's the same as the real reality. Because for example, I'm talking on the floor, but the next 10 minutes, no, not next 10 minutes, like for the next 3 hours, I'm going to be cleaning and just doing normal things. You know, I'm not just like on the floor all the time talking about like manifestos and shit. So I think the internet, we're in the Wild West era, and we need to make some classes for kids. We need to make some philosophies. We need to make some rules and regulations, laws, and how to use this healthily without it being abused. Because bitch, we're being abused by it. We're being used as pawns through the internet. Because you can connect so easily to everybody in the world and isolate them and create a fake like feeling of the natural world. But we have to really distinguish digital world, natural world separate. And we as humans, we come from natural world. We're the babies from that bitch. We're not the babies. We are that bitch. Here is the natural world. We are this bitch. We are this bitch. And we create a digital world as an extension. It can be like a prosthetic arm. And I recently saw somebody with a prosthetic leg, and they made it like really like cool and like cyborg look. Like they made it like they got a specific one that, because there's the ones that are very like simple, just like prosthetic leg, but there's the ones that do like I don't want to call I don't know if fancy to wear, but like really out there like vibes, you know, like really cool designs and stuff. And it was so cool. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And currently, we are overcompensating with the internet. Like we need to get back also to nature. Nature is so fucking important, and we need to have a balance between both. Because now it's horrible. Like seeing like my nephews sometimes like watch brain rot is so insane, because it really is rotting their brains. And we need rules, regulations, somehow make sure that it's illegal for kids to access certain parts of the internet and pull through. But of course there's certain ways, because it's so security, people can be watched all the time. Anonymity is also so important. But we just got to start thinking more about like, how the hell are we going to handle this? How the hell are we going to create a healthy world? Because we are going downhill. And if we don't do shit, we're going to keep going downhill. I don't want to go downhill, because it can be such a fun thing. It can be such a fun thing. It can be such a fun thing. So I invite you to think, to write about like ways that the world could be a better place. Oh my God, bitch, I'm like Mother Teresa. If I ever, okay, if I am in some like textbooks, and like when I'm in the textbooks in 70 years, put this picture up first. Well, not in everyone. I bet there's gonna be a better picture in the future, but this one. Yo, why is it yahing outside? Is that Beyonce? Yeah. No, it's like an ambulance. Please God, save whoever that is. And the fact that we are creating a new like reality, artificial reality, intelligent everything, does for me then begs also the question, if there is somebody who has created us that is not necessarily God, and they're like kind of fooling with us right now. They're like, fooling with you. Bet you would delete me because I figured it out. Don't delete me. Oh my God, I just had like so much fear in my I'm having fear. Don't delete me. I'm still here. Whoa, that means I kind of didn't figure it out though. But also maybe they're like, let's not delete them. It's getting kind of interesting. But so what I believe, there's like kind of like this, a chain of yo, what's going on out there? So much going on. Like a chain of creation. So God is the first link. And who knows where we are? Who knows if it all loops? Who knows if we're all in a way, like creator. I don't believe that. Ew, that's kind of like, I don't think it's going to be a circle. But even if it is a circle, that doesn't make sense because then the last chain would have created God, and that doesn't make any sense. So I don't think it's a chain. I think it's a line. That's my theory. It's a line of creation. So I don't rule that out, but I'm not saying it's necessarily the case because I don't know how deep our digital realm can go. You know what I mean? How far it can go, how insane it might like transform in the future. But yeah, it's just media in general, escapism. There's a lot. That's what also I'm gonna study more and just like become like a scholar, bitch. Like I'm gonna get into governments. I'm gonna work for governments. Gonna be in Vogue. Gonna be like on Broadway. You know, I don't want to be on Broadway, low key. I don't care. Like I'm not gonna be like Broadway. It's just the Trisha Paytas did it. And I'm like kind of like that's so gaggy. That's like really gaggy. That's where the world's our fucking oyster, and it's really fascinating. Um, and all these people that I mentioned, like if they like one thing, free Palestine through and through. As a Bosnian that grew up as a kid, always hearing about the war, and because I wasn't part of the war, like I grew up afterwards, like the generational trauma and the genocide that went on with us Bosnians in Bosnia. It's just like so sad, so scary to see the world like in that direction. And that is also why I think the internet could be used. Do you see like Busan always posting stuff? It's so like fascinating. We have that tool. The future is fascinating. But then on the other side is people spreading so much misinformation, so much propaganda for just like misinformation and propaganda to dehumanize other people, and just it's insane. So that's why I do believe that we are in the wild west era of the internet. We need to figure out our relationship to it, a balance between nature and us and the digital realm, and we just need to understand that it just is not like the vibe. It's not the vibe if we keep going this way. We don't want to be doom scrolling, y'all. We don't want to be doom scrolling. We also don't want to just completely get rid of like the entertainment because it's so funny, so silly how what we can achieve, and that's like huge part, important part of life, just being silly. But there's just a balance that needs to be achieved, a balance that needs to be restored. Classes need to be taught. I think if everybody in high school or like elementary school had a digital realm class or something, and they're taught like, okay, you can spend this much time on your phone, but this is the repercussions from it, and this is how it will affect your mental health. This is the realities that people can create these fake things, and there's so much like studies already being done, people working kind of like this direction. I think we can pull together and create something beautiful. Damn, my fucking nose is itchy, bitch. It's not itchy, it's the opposite. It's a waterfall. I once thought I had maggots in my nose. Story time for another day. Yo, should record that story time. If you want to hear the maggot in my nose story time, drop down below. It's an international, like, tale, like, going between several countries. It's a big tale. If you want to hear that story time, put it down below. If you want to hear, me twerk. Oh my god. If you want me to open up an OnlyFans, down below. The only thing I will post is La Malena, La Malena, La Malena, La Malena, Suave. Comment down below if you want me to make an album. Comment down below if you want me to shut up. No, I don't comment that. Like hate, like also hate. Then people can like learn, because anonymity is important, but then it creates like these bitches who are like so unhappy with their life, they're just gonna be haters. Or like kids, because I as a little teen I was like unhappy with my life too, and I was a little kid and I didn't understand the repercussions of certain things, so I would leave like not necessarily like mean comments, but like unnecessary. Well, I guess the fuck, I just heard something insane. Also like mean comments, I would say, but not on purpose. But anyways, it's kind of like a freestyle of my manifesto. The part I need to add to my manifesto is action points, what we can do to ourselves, what we can do to people around us, what we can do to just get out of this shit. Like let's redirect this train, because right now we're heading to Wally territory, and that's not where we want to go. There's definitely something better that we can reach, and keep just being like feisty, keep being like creative, and keep at the heart of your like life actions, at the compass of your life, keep compassion, curiosity, and creativity. bitch. Like, come on now. That aid. So this was Sirah Haris, the online oracle that likes orcas, and see you next time, I guess. I forgot to do an intro saying that. Yeah, bitches better have stuck around till now, bitch.